I feel like summer ended so abruptly this year. I don't know what it is, but it feels like fall came early. And I wasn't, too disappointed by it. I loved the fall season, but I wasn't quite ready to let go of summer. I will say the fall and the holiday seasons tend to be some of my favorites when it comes to beauty, just because there are so many sales, so many new holiday launches. And even if I'm not planning on buying a ton of things, I just love seeing what brands are coming out with. I love shopping beauty holiday gifts for people over the next few months. And with the fall, the 21 Days of Beauty comes around again. So today I wanted to go through the sale as always and just kind of share my top recommendations, a few products I'm thinking about buying, and just the sale details in general. I love sitting down and talking with you about the sale. To be honest, I do really miss the days when the sale focused mostly on makeup. It was a little bit smaller. They'd have like 3, maybe 4 products each day, but the majority of them, if not all of them, were makeup related. Now they mix it up, which I know some people do really enjoy. So they have makeup, but they also have a ton of skincare, hair products, body care, tools. There's also a good amount of fragrance this time around. And I will say, I was scrolling through and I'm like, is this 2016? So many of like the old school makeup products that were popular maybe 10 years ago are included in this sale, which is interesting. So if you're looking for a lot of new launches, this might not be the most ideal sale for you. But if you're looking to repurchase, go to Staples, maybe try a new moisturizer, try a new eyeliner for 50% off. You can find a couple of really great deals. So that's my goal with these videos, just to kind of narrow it down to my top recommendations, because there are over like 300 products discounted. Most of you know how the 21 Days of Beauty sale works, but there are new deals every single day for 21 days. The products are on sale for 24 hours only. They go up online at midnight Central Standard Time, and then in stores when the stores open locally. Most deals are online and in stores, but there are some online only exclusives. The only thing that sucks is you have to pay shipping if you don't hit that minimum threshold. I think Diamond and Platinum members get free shipping if they have a beauty steal included in their order, but I do wish they included free shipping, because it sucks if you don't hit that minimum shipping threshold and you're buying products on multiple days. There are definitely some great products included in this sale. Overall, I've come to appreciate the fact that I'm not pulled in by the sale like I used to be. Like, I don't plan on shopping every single day by any means. I'll probably grab like 3 or 4 products. I would love to hear your thoughts on the things that I'm thinking about. Please let me know if you think they're worth it, even, at the 50% off discount. And of course, I'll share my top recommendations with you as well. If you just want to scroll through and see everything, all of the deals are currently available on Ulta's website, like a preview. And that is really nice because it really helps you plan your shopping. Okay, so let's start with week 1. Now, before I go through all of the deals that are happening each individual day, I will say that they have weekly beauty steals that start over every week. There aren't a ton of products on sale during like that 7-day period, but if you're shopping at any point in time during that week, you can also purchase these beauty steals unless the products sell out. So for week 1, there are 37 products on sale. Most of them are lip products from the brand Lanolips. And then if you take those out, there are really only just a couple. The It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, the original and the waterproof version, are both on sale for $14. There are actually quite a few high-end mascaras included in this 21 Days of Beauty, including a lot of tubing mascaras. So if you like a good tubing mascara or you've been wanting to try one, this might be a sale to check out. I'm thinking about picking up the Kopari Pink Guava Hair and Body Mist. This is more so like a summer scent to me personally. During the fall, I'm definitely reaching for different scents overall, but this sounds so nice. It's normally $29, on sale for $14.50. So it's described as a juicy burst of tropical bliss. It says that it has notes of guava, vibrant mandarin, sun-kissed mango, and then a hint of vanilla. So I might try that. I don't know. I'm not like a huge body mist fan. I've tried a couple of hair and body mists recently, and in the end, I feel like I just prefer like a traditional perfume because it lasts so much longer. But that does sound nice, especially at that discounted price. Okay, so moving on to the daily beauty sales. So I'll put pictures of everything that will be on sale for each individual day. That way, if you're watching this video, you can make a note to check it out or add it to your calendar. I won't be able to share thoughts on every single product because I just haven't tried everything personally, but I still want you to be able to see all of the discounts if you're watching this on YouTube. But again, you can go directly to their website or their app if that's easier for you. The Drunk Elephant bronzing drops are going to be on sale. At this point, like every drugstore brand has come out with their version of a bronzing drop. I just used the ColourPop ones today. I really like Milani's formula. That's been my go-to because it is Very lightweight, very comfortable to wear. You can mix it in with foundation, wear it alone. Milani's also comes in 3 shades, whereas Drunk Elephant only comes in 1, but these are on sale for $19.50. So if for some reason you love Drunk Elephant or you've wanted to try them, they are much less expensive than they normally are at $39. There's usually some version of the IT Cosmetics CC cream included in the sale. This time around, they're doing the matte version. From what I remember, this is a very, very matte product. So if you have dry skin, even combo skin, if you like a little bit of a glow to the skin, I would skip over this. But if you have very oily skin or you like that true matte finish, this might be a little bit more ideal for you. It's normally $47, on sale for $23.50. So obviously that is a great discount. There's a few Tula products included in this sale. There's one that I'm thinking about trying, and I really like their products as a whole. Their Cult Cleanser is not my favorite, like my #1 product from the brand, but I know a lot of people do enjoy this cleanser, so it's going to be on sale for $17.50. Just wanted to point that out in case it is your go-to. And then, of course, there are always a ton of IT brushes for Ulta included in the sale. I feel like every week there are a few different options. I probably won't go through all of them, but this time around, the Blurring Foundation Brush number 101 is on sale for $14. This is one of my favorites. I have a couple of IT brushes for Ulta. This one's nice because it's like a domed foundation brush, so I feel like it does really blend the product in nicely. You can use it as a stippling brush, and that is one of my favorites from the line. Okay, moving on to Saturday, August 30th. There is a product that I was thinking about trying actually just the other day. I saved it to my Sephora loves list because I do love a good tinted moisturizer, skin tint, whatever you want to call it these days. A lot of them end up performing very similarly, but the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Moisturizer is going to be on sale for $17.50. Have you tried this? Do you recommend it? I mean, at this point, I do have a couple of products that are very similar to this in my collection. They do say it's the #1 tinted moisturizer in the US. I don't know what their specific criteria was to claim that, but it is supposed to be like the typical moisturizer, skin tint, sunscreen, all wrapped into one. It has pretty good reviews online. They say it has hyaluronic acid to boost hydration for a dewy, healthy looking glow, perfect for dry or combo skin. So as we're moving into the fall and the winter, I feel like this is the type of product that I would love to reach for. So I'm just curious to hear your thoughts as to whether or not you think it's worth it, or you feel like it's just very similar to other products you already own. This is what I'm talking about when I say like 2016 old school favorites are on sale. The Too Faced powder bronzers. I totally forgot these existed. They are discounted to $14. And I think for a lot of people, they, use the same product over and over until they use it up and then they repurchase it because it's their favorite instead of like constantly trying something new. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. So if you're still using the Too Faced chocolate bronzers or their powder bronzer formula, you can get it for $14. Later on in the sale, their cream bronzer is discounted and I love that formula. So I'll talk about that in a little while. 50% off Milk Makeup full-size setting sprays. Normally $38, on sale for $14. So this does include the Pore Eclipse one, which I haven't tried. I think that one is more of a mattifying, like long-lasting spray. And then also the Hydro Grip, which I did use for so many years. I still have it in my makeup collection and I do enjoy it. But ever since trying the Dalba First Spray Serum, I feel like I've really preferred that one because that's a multitasker. Like you can use it in your makeup routine, but also your skincare routine. You can use it to prime and set the skin, which I would use the Hydro Grip setting spray to prime the skin because it is very hydrating. And I felt like it did kind of lock my makeup into place a little bit better or a little bit more than you would expect for a hydrating setting spray. So I do still really like that one. I just don't plan on picking it up because I feel like the Dalba one has replaced it for me personally. Like I said, there are a lot of different fragrances discounted throughout the sale. 50% off Ariana Grande's God is a Woman. I've never tried this one. I don't think I've ever even smelled it. It's described as a fruity musk, which I don't know that would be my favorite. It has juicy pear, ambrette, Madagascar vanilla, creamy cedarwood. Definitely not something I would just purchase without smelling, but if you love that or you've wanted it, 50% off is a good deal. Okay, moving on to Sunday, August 31st. There aren't a ton of products that I want to highlight on this day, so of course I'll scroll through so you can take a look before I get into the ones that I want to talk about, but I just thought I would highlight 2. The Tarte Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oil. Normally $27, on sale for $13. Actually, $13.50, sorry. So I do like this formula. I don't plan on picking it up because I committed to not buying any new lip oils in 2025, and I've actually stuck to it. I'm really proud of myself. We are like 8 months in and I haven't purchased a lip oil, and it's fine. I'm surviving. I feel like this is something I could do more often, like cutting out a complete category from my purchases for the following year. The shades appear much less vibrant on the lips than they do in the swatches. I have one of the deepest shades. I think it's like a dark berry or a black cherry, and it looks really, really pretty. It has like this puffy applicator, like a foam tip applicator, no, a sponge tip applicator. So it feels nice when you apply it, but I don't know. It's probably not something that I feel like you have to have, but if you've been eyeing them, that is like the one Tarte lip product on sale. They usually include something from the Maracuja Juicy line, so that's what it is for fall. And then there is an It Brushes for Ulta, number 77, the full coverage complexion brush. This is kind of like a flat top brush, but it's curved. So it might be more ideal for like contour, bronzer, blush, cheek products in general. Okay, Monday is September 1st. Again, I haven't tried a lot of these specific brands. There are skincare products from Lancome, Ellis, Kopari. They also have MAC eyeliners, hair products from Wella, Bedhead, Biolage. Two deals that I wanted to highlight. The PUR Cosmetics Hydrogel Under Eye Patches are on sale for $16. I know a lot of people love these for days when they're like super tired, they have a special event, a special occasion. They can get pretty pricey, so it's kind of nice to be able to get them for a discount and then just save them if you need them. They're normally $32. I think I said on sale for $16, but this is an online only deal, so just keep that in mind. The Persona lip liners are normally $16, on sale for $8. I don't know that I need another lip liner right now. If I did, I'd probably grab these. I love the Persona eyeliners. I just talked about these in a recent video. I use one of these almost every single day just to tight line because they stay in place so well. So I'm kind of curious to try their lip liners to see if it's the same case, but $8 is a great deal. That brings it down to the same price as like a drugstore lip liner, even less, honestly, if we're talking about brands like Milani. Here are the deals for Tuesday, September 2nd. So I'm kind of thinking about trying this skincare product from Tula. I didn't even know they had this, so I don't know if it's new or I just missed it. But like I said earlier, I do really like a lot of their products, especially like their moisturizers, their more hydrating formulas. And this sounds great. It's their H2 Oasis Instant Skin Reviving Mask. It's normally $34, on sale for $17. I'm not great about doing a ton of masks, especially the ones where you apply them and then you have to like wait to wash them off. I think this one is more so like the type that you can sleep in. It also says you can use it in the morning or like before makeup as a base. So that's a little bit more practical for me personally, but it's supposed to rapidly help to revive tired, dehydrated skin by plumping it up with hydration, which sounds perfect for the fall. It's supposed to soothe and soften and then improve the skin's overall texture. So that sounds great, especially with colder weather right around the corner. My skin, every single year, it leans less in the oily direction and more in like the dry skin direction, especially during the fall and the winter. So I might end up picking that up. It just sounds more practical than the type that you like apply and wash off. I love Ellis Brooklyn perfumes. They make some of my favorites. They just came out with a new one. What was it? Queen's Caramel, and it smells so good, especially if you layer it with like an apple fragrance. You smell like a caramel apple, which I love for fall. This one is not, it's not quite the same. It's a little bit different. This is Myth, and it's going to be on sale for $57.50, normally $115. This is an online only deal, so I don't even know if you can go and smell this in person. I don't like to buy perfumes before I test them out on myself, and you might feel the same way, but this one is described as a floral perfume. Overall, it's pretty warm. It has notes of bergamot, pink lotus, jasmine petals, patchouli, white cedarwood. Just, you can kind of read about it online if you're interested in it, but it is a nice option if you like a very warm, florally fragrance. Okay, moving on to Wednesday, September 3rd, some really great offers I wanted to highlight for this day, or some products I personally really love. The Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Sticks. Like I said earlier, these are discounted to $17.50. One of my favorite cream bronzers of all time. Definitely my favorite cream bronzer as I was going to say as Sephora, or like my favorite high-end cream bronzer. The LYS Beauty Cream Bronzer is up there too. It's between the two of them, but this formula is great. Very creamy, very gorgeous. I know some people tend to avoid Too Faced because they can be really hit and miss, and sometimes like their scented products feel gimmicky, but I'm telling you, this formula melts in so beautifully. Very easy to blend out, super creamy. So definitely recommend those. They're doing 50% off select Foreo tools. When you click on it, it doesn't actually list out all of the tools that are going to be discounted. So I don't know if you have to wait until the day of. There's one, I mean, they only have the Bare 2, or no, it's the Bear 2 Go. So I think this is actually like the mini version. It's their microcurrent device, which I do really love. I just talked about this in a video, which I don't know which video is going up first because I filmed that video last week and then I'm filming this video later on. But I do love Foreo tools. I use a couple of different skincare tools. I don't really buy a ton because I feel like some of them can be kind of gimmicky, but I do think Foreo makes some of the highest quality skincare tools I've tried. Like I've had a couple of mine for years and they work perfectly well. So I do like their microcurrent device. I don't know if any other ones are going to be discounted, but 50% off is great because their tools can be a little bit pricey. The Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten blushes are on sale for $16. A lot of brands are doing their version of a baked blush these days, but Laura Geller has been around for a long time. I don't even know how long. I remember like when I first started YouTube back in the day, this was one of my favorite blushes ever, and I think I like slowly collected all of the colors. And then I probably went through a phase where I wasn't as into like sparkly, glowy, beautiful blushes. Or, you know, honestly, they just got old, so they made their way out of my collection. But I do think that these are beautiful. The formula has stood the test of time. I actually picked one up. I have one. I think I was shopping on Macy's during the holiday season last year, and I was like, oh, I forgot about these. So I grabbed one, and it's beautiful, so pretty. They are a little bit more glittery than I remember. I will say that. Like, they look glowy on the skin, but at least the one I have has like actual glitter in it. So if you don't like glitter, just maybe look closely at the shades before you pick it up, but I think they're great and they just go on so nicely. And then there is an It Brushes for Ulta brush on sale, their cream blush brush. It's going to be on sale for $14 this day. Last day of the first week, Thursday, September 4th, the Murad Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Serum is going to be on sale for $42. This is normally pretty expensive at $84. I love this. I've used it for years. I don't use it all the time. I use it off and on, like typically when I'm dealing with a lot of dark spots or a lot of hyperpigmentation, I might reach for this more regularly. I don't struggle with that as much as I used to. Like my skin used to be extremely acne prone, and every time I would get a breakout, it would leave a scar. And it still does that, but my skin has evened out over the years. As I say that now, mark my words, I'm going to come back in a month and be like, my skin is freaking out because that's just how it goes. But I think this product does work very well. I saw like a true difference the first time I used it, which is what has me going back to it and using it whenever I'm dealing with like a ton of hyperpigmentation or a lot of dark spots. The Grande Cosmetics Grande Wrap Tubing Mascara is on sale for $12.50. I haven't tried this. And I did see quite a few tubing mascaras on sale this time around, so there might be another one that jumps out at you. This one is made with provitamin B5, which is supposed to condition and create or give you healthier lashes over time. Other brands say that they infuse their products with that. I feel like it makes sense for Grande Cosmetics because they're known for like their Grande Lash, their Grande Brow. $12.50 is a great deal for a high-end mascara. I feel like a lot of drugstore brands even charge more than that for mascaras these days. So if you love that or if you wanted to try it out, Thursday, September 4th is the day to grab it. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, one of my favorites, normally $42, so really expensive for a face primer, on sale for $21. If you like the idea of a hydrating primer without a sticky, gripping texture, then this is a good option. I know so many hydrating primers these days have like that sticky, tacky feel, and not everyone is into that. So this one is more ideal if you like just like a really comfortable primer that doesn't feel heavy. So just wanted to point that one out because that is something that I have repurchased so many times over the years. Okay, so for week 2, there are 12 different weekly beauty steals. Nothing that really jumps out at me as like a top recommendation, but I'll still scroll through them so you can see. So for makeup, there's like a Benefit product, Tarte, and then for skincare, a First Aid Beauty Cleanser, a Solo Wave skincare tool, and then some products from Perricone MD, which are pretty pricey, so it's obviously nice to get those for 50% off, and then some hair products from Paul Mitchell. But moving on to the actual daily beauty steals. On Friday, September 5th, again, some old school makeup favorites on sale this day, the Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Polishes. I love these. I've actually been wearing, I thought I had it in front of me. When I'm not wearing this lip balm, I'm actually wearing the Buxom Lip Gloss in Dolly quite a bit, which doesn't look exactly the same, but I feel like they have like a similar tone. And that's the kind of shades that I'm typically into like this time of year. So again, these are normally $25 on sale for $12.50. This is such like a good staple product that has truly stood the test of time for me personally. I think I've had one in my collection, at least one, most likely more than one, at some point ever since I started, what am I saying? At some point in time, ever since I first started my YouTube channel. Anyway, they have a ton of shades to choose from, which I didn't realize they still had this many. Dolly is my absolute favorite, like my top recommendation, but if you like lighter shades, if you like, less berry toned shades, there are a ton of options to choose from, and I still love it. The Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. Haven't purchased this in a little while, but you can always count on this to be included. They have a black, they have a brown, and then a couple of jewel tones that are great for the fall season if you like a pop of color that's not too intense. And these are on sale for $12. And then the Urban Decay Primer Potion is on sale. So again, another old school favorite. I haven't used this in a little while. I don't typically use an eyeshadow primer very much these days. I'll just use concealer and powder. But if you still love that product, you can get it on sale right now. Saturday, September 6th is a pretty good day for sales too. I feel like some of these products might end up selling out. So the Fenty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Liquid Foundation is on sale for $20. I wish it was their hydrating formula because that formula is so beautiful, so perfect for fall and winter. I have a feeling this matte formula just probably doesn't sell as well these days. I know so many people love their hydrating version. I actually like to mix them together. I feel like that's the best of both worlds. 50% off select Tarte mascara. So they're on sale for $14. The Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara. I've never tried this one. I did try their original tubing mascara, and a lot of people didn't like that one. I did really enjoy it, but I heard that this one was a better option. Like it was an actual tubing mascara. I'm kind of tempted to try it, but I have a lot of open mascaras right now. I really don't need to buy another one. And then their Man Eater mascara is on sale too, which I do like that one. I actually just started testing this product out, the OleHenriksen Strength Peptide Barrier Boost Moisturizer. Normally $52, on sale for $26. Did I buy this in the spring on sale? I know I got it at Ulta during some sort of sale because I was like, that sounds really nice. I would love to try it out. And then I just got around to trying it out because I was making my way through other moisturizers I was using. I can't remember, but it's a peptide powered and ceramide fortified daily moisturizer. Just a lot of words, but basically it's like a barrier strengthening moisturizer that's supposed to give you firmer, bouncier skin in 1 week. I mean, I've been using it for more than a week. I don't know that my skin is firmer or bouncier. That's quite the claim in just a week. It's not like a typical gel cream. It's much thicker than a typical gel cream. It's like a mix between a gel cream and then like a super intense, rich moisturizer. Honestly, I do like it. A little bit goes a long way. I need to keep testing this one out before I come back and share like my final thoughts on it, but I do enjoy it. And if you like the idea of like a super glowy, intensely hydrating formula, I think you'll like it. I kind of want to try the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Face Polisher. It's on sale for $24. It reminds me a little bit of the Dermalogica Microfoliant, which I typically do have on hand because every once in a while I love a good physical exfoliator. This one is a rice-based enzyme powder that micro exfoliates the skin. It's supposed to smooth texture, brighten the skin, clarify clogged pores. So instead of repurchasing the Dermalogica one next time, maybe I'll grab this one and try it out. Okay, a few recommendations for Sunday, September 7th. The Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment Serum is on sale for $42.50. It's normally $85. I do really enjoy Sunday Riley products, but they are expensive, so I try to get them on sale when I can. I've used this in the past. I haven't used it regularly for a little while. It's supposed to plump the look of fine lines and wrinkles in 3 minutes. It's supposed to be like a pretty intense exfoliator and then give you like a visibly brightened appearance. I feel like it can be pretty intense, so if you have extremely sensitive skin, you might want to skip over it, or if you do try it, work it into your skincare routine very, very slowly. The Beauty Blender is on sale for $10. If you use this, it's probably a great time to stock up. I don't know if they have limits as to how many of each product you can purchase. I would assume they do, but I don't know if they enforce it or not. So if you are a Beauty Blender fan, 50% off is an amazing discount if you're going to pay 20%, or if you're going to pay $20 for this sponge regularly anyway. They're doing 50% off select dry bar products. So this includes their blow dryer brushes, which I do like. I have the double shot and I like it. I don't use a blow dryer brush super regularly. When I do, that's the one I like to use because it works very, very effectively. But they have like I think it's called like the single shot, and then they have like an even smaller one. And I feel like one of those might have been a little bit more ideal. I actually got it as part of a holiday kit one year with like the double shot, and then it came with some hair products. They have a lot of different hair products as well, and some of those are going to be 50% off too. On Monday, September 8th, I don't have any specific recommendations. I don't think I've tried any of these products, but the brands featured are Herborian, DHC, New Face, Redken, Toka, Origins, Kiehl's, Diva Curl, Beauty Stat, and then Ethique Beauty. There is something that I actually wanted to highlight. There's an It Brushes for Ulta set. So if you were planning on purchasing like a lot of separate brushes, this might be more ideal because it's normally $49 on sale for $24.50, but they're saying $92 in value. I didn't do the math to see if that was completely accurate, but there are 2 face brushes and then 3 dual-ended eye brushes. So you're getting a lot with this, and then a case too. They might be mini, I can't tell for sure, but $24.50 is a really great deal for that amount of brushes from this brand. And then there is another tubing mascara from Win Beauty, the Big Vision Tubing Mascara. It's on sale for $9.50. This is Serena Williams' line. I haven't tried anything from this line, but again, if you're looking to try a tubing mascara, $9.50 is a great price, less expensive than most drugstore formulas these days. Okay, on Tuesday, September 9th, the Eva NYC brand is on sale. Select products for 50% off. I don't like their new branding. I really liked their other branding, and then when they kind of like changed all of the packaging, I lost track of what was what. Like, I don't know if they changed the names or just the actual packaging, but I went to repurchase the hair mask and I couldn't figure out which one was the one that I loved. I think it's this one. I'll put it on the screen for you because there's like a before and after. So yeah, that's probably it. I never saw that photo until I was scrolling through these products, and I like their hair mask a ton. It's normally $19 on sale for $9.50. It is a big like tub of hair mask, a big tub of hair mask. There's a lot of product in there, especially for $9.50. Definitely one of my favorite formulas. If you don't want to pay high-end prices for a hair mask, I feel like this quality is very, very similar, if not the same, as some of the high-end ones I've tried. The iconic London Prep Set Glow Hydrating Setting Spray is on sale for $16. I think this is a pretty popular product. I haven't tried this. It does come in 2 shades. It gives you a glowy finish. Again, the Dalba one, I feel like probably does the same thing, and I love that one. This is not sponsored. I use that product every single day, so I feel like it just comes up in my videos. And ever since I tried that, I feel like it's really replaced my need for like other priming and setting sprays. And I do love like a little bit of a glowy finish. Sometimes I want an intensely glowy finish, and depending on how much you use, you can get that with that product. But if you love the iconic London one, $16 is a pretty good discount. I've never seen this Freo product. Their Kiwi Blackhead Remover Pore Vacuum. It's normally $129 on sale for $64.50. So it's supposed to suction your pores to gently extract blackheads, whiteheads, dirt, and other skin congesting impurities. It sounds gross, but it also sounds like it could be really convenient. I don't know. Again, I've tried a lot of their skincare tools, but I didn't even know about this one. Have you used it? Do you recommend it? Like, do you think it's actually worth trying? Again, I don't deal with breakouts as often, but I do have a lot of blackheads, so maybe I'll try that out. On Wednesday, September 10th, the Osea Algae Body Lotion is on sale for $24. I love Osea products. I'm actually still working my way through their body butter because it's so rich and so intense. Like, I barely need any for like my entire body. This one sounds more on the lightweight side. It's an actual body lotion and not like a body butter, which I do prefer day to day. So I don't know, I might pick that up. What's the brand? Osea products are pretty pricey, so it's really nice to be able to get those for a discount. Okay, finishing up with the last day of week 2, Thursday, September 11th, 50% off select DPU products. The Gloss Plus is on sale for $14. I think I said last time I was going to try it, and I didn't because they sold out of the shade I wanted, but I follow someone on Instagram who always raves about this product. It's a semi-permanent deep conditioning formula that deposits rich color in just 3 to 20 minutes. I do still use glaze. I used to talk about that a lot on my channel. I use it fairly regularly. Like, I usually dye my hair every few months and then I'll use the glaze in between. But I've wanted to try this one because that person I follow, and I forget their name, they talk about this all the time and they have some really beautiful colors to choose from. So I think I will make a note to finally try this out. 50% off About Face lip products, select lip products. They have some of the best lip liners ever. If you want a matte lip liner that locks down, stays in place extremely well, this is such a good option. I also love their like lip butters. They're kind of like a glossy lipstick, so pretty, so underrated. So some really great prices. Both of those products are going to be marked down to, well, the color butter, the cherry pick color butter is going to be $8, and then the matte lip liners, those are normally $13, so they'll be on sale for $6.50, which is such a good deal. And they have so many good shades to choose from. honestly just one of the best lip liners out there. Oh, my favorite hair mask is on sale. I definitely need to shop this day because I do want to pick up the Coco and Eve Super Nourishing Coconut and Fig Hair Mask. I haven't had this in a little while because it goes on sale every year around Black Friday, around the holidays. So I really try not to buy it for full price. And if I run out and it's not on sale, I just wait. So I do want to grab it because $16 is a steal. I love their hair mask and I love their hair oil. And if you mix them together and like coat your hair, leave it on for, I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes, wash it out, your hair feels and looks so good, like brand new. And I'm not trying to be over dramatic because there are other good hair masks out there, but whenever I run out of that one, I actually miss it. And honestly, I should just pay full price for it if I run out of it. But you know how when products go on sale like super consistently, it is very hard to pay full price for them when you know they're going to be discounted eventually. Okay, finishing up with week 3, there are only 5 weekly steals happening. The Peach and Lily Glass Skin Collagen Face Masks. These are normally $47 on sale for $23.50. Oh, the Too Faced Killer Liners. I forgot these were included in the sale. I love these. They're normally $26 on sale for $13. I've been using the Persona eyeliners more than the Too Faced ones, but these aren't included in the sale and the Too Faced ones are. I feel like they both have very similar lasting power. Like the Too Faced ones aren't quite as creamy as Persona, but they both dry down and stay in place extremely well if you want a good eyeliner for like your waterline or to tight line. Another tinted moisturizer, the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer is on sale for $20.50. I feel like this product is always on sale. And then there is a blush from Polite Society and an eye serum from Dime. Okay, moving on to the daily beauty steals. On Friday, September 12th, they're doing 50% off select Urban Decay face products. So this does include the Face Bond Foundation, which I love. If you want a super lightweight, super matte, long-lasting foundation, this is a great option. Stays in place extremely well, but it's not heavy on the skin at all. Their liquid highlighter is also 50% off, and then their long-lasting blush suedes. I haven't tried either one of those products, but I know some people do really rave about that liquid luminizer. 50% off select Dermalogica products. I love Dermalogica, but I haven't tried either one of these products. Their toner spray is 50% off, and then their Biolumin C Vitamin C Night Restore Serum as well. The vacation fragrances or select vacation fragrances are 50% off. I actually just tried the vacation sunscreen for the first time this summer, and I love it. It is so nice, and I definitely understand why people enjoy it. When I bought it, I actually didn't know it was like a super hyped up product. I wanted a sunscreen for my body that was not a spray, that didn't feel or look or smell like a typical sunscreen. And that one jumped out at me because they actually describe it as like the world's best smelling sunscreen. I feel like it doesn't smell like a typical sunscreen, but it's not like this amazing scent. But I love the texture because it blends in like a lotion. It's so moisturizing, but it's not greasy or sticky like a sunscreen. It's so nice. I really love it. Anyway, the brand also does fragrances as well. So a couple of their fragrances are on sale for $30. Just wanted to mention that in case you are a big fan of the brand or you've wanted to try those. Anyway, moving on to September 13th, which is Saturday. Again, some old school makeup products like La Lancome Double Wear, NARS Orgasm, IT Cosmetics, ABH. I honestly wonder if like that's the theme they went with, or if they're like just trying to move out brands and products that aren't selling well. But the Urban Decay Naked Eyeshadow Sticks are on sale for $12.50. I love these so much. I reviewed them in a video maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I told you like I didn't want to like these as much as I do, and I didn't expect to like them because, or no, that's not true. I didn't not expect to like them. I didn't expect to like them enough to recommend buying them for the full price point because there are so many drugstore alternatives, but I use these all the time. I just used one yesterday as like a one and done eyeshadow. I forget which shade. It was kind of like a bronzy golden shade and it stayed in place all day. They really do. They last really well. $12.50 is a great price. That's like the same exact price as the Milani Gilded Eyeshadow Sticks, but the Urban Decay ones are better. I will say they have matte ones and they have shimmer ones. The matte ones are nice, but I feel like they're not as exciting, this is personal preference, as the shimmer ones. The shimmer ones are so stunning on the eyes. You can blend them out with a light layer. You can build them up. I love using them as eyeliner. They're so, so beautiful. Okay, on Sunday, September 14th, the original Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is discounted to $17.50. I haven't used this formula in a little while, but it is like an old school classic favorite if you just want like that smoothed out canvas. It doesn't have, again, that grippy texture, nothing like too intense, just like a good, reliable base. For me in the past, it was like a little bit too slippery, but now that my skin's a little different, I kind of wonder if I would like that again. The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream is on sale for $24, normally $48. They do have two different sizes, so there's one that's a little bit less expensive, but I like the 8-ounce bottle because it comes in a squeeze tube rather than a jar. And I, like my entire family, like this product works well for all of our skin because we all have like very sensitive skin. In the winter, it's dry, and this is just such a good moisturizer that is very gentle, very calming. They're doing 50% off select pattern products. It looks like right now there are only 2 products included. Sometimes they update these throughout the sale, but their leave-in conditioner and then also their styling cream is going to be discounted. And then the Grande Cosmetics Grande Brow is going to be on sale for $36.50. Normally $73. Usually they either do the Grande Brow or the Grande Lash. Most of the time it's the Grande Brow because, again, I don't think that one sells as much. Like, people probably aren't buying that one at full price as much as they are the Grande Lash. Okay, on Monday, September 15th, there's another It Brushes for Ulta set, the Superheroes full-sized travel makeup brush set. It's normally $51, on sale for $25.50, and a $102 value. So a great option if you need a couple of brushes, because in this set, you do get 6 full-size brushes. On Tuesday, September 16th, again, some old school makeup staples, the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick on sale for $12. And then the Better Than Sex mascaras from Too Faced are 50% off. These range in price from like $29 to $32. So depending on which one you get, the discount will be a little bit different. A couple more days on September 17th, the IT Cosmetics moisturizers are 50% off. I do like the Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. It's very intense. So I feel like for me, that's not really something I need during like the summertime, but during the winter, I do like a formula like that because it is so rich, so nourishing. So, you know, when my skin is irritated, when it's dry, when it's red, something like that is so nice at night because it really just like infuses my skin with like that deep, you know, like that. Okay, I'm getting to the end of the video, so now the words are not flowing as freely. Okay, and then 50% off the KVD Longwear Gel Eyeliners. These are on sale for $11.50. I still think the Too Faced ones are a little bit better. I think the Persona ones are better. The KVD formula it's kind of dry. So when I tried to use it on like my upper lash line, it would like tug and it was hard to apply. But on the waterline, it was nice because it stayed in place extremely well. So if that is what you're looking for, I do recommend it. But between the two, I personally like the Too Faced ones better. Last day, Thursday, September 18th. Again, I don't think I knew this product existed. The Tula Eye Recharge and Replenish Pro Firm Overnight Eye Cream on sale for $28. I don't always use a separate eye cream these days, which there was a time, many, many years, where I was just using the IT Cosmetics eye cream, and I told you, like, I swear by this, a separate eye cream really does the job. But over the last few months, I haven't really been doing that. Recently, I did start using the OleHenriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream again, but I don't use it every day. I feel like my moisturizers are kind of doing a good job, and I just kind of like slather them all over my face, and my eyes have been fine. But during the winter time, I do deal with like a lot of eyelid dryness, and then I do need like an actual separate eye cream sometimes, depending on the formula. Anyway, I haven't tried this one. They say that it's powered by retinol and tetrapeptides, so it's supposed to it's supposed to intensely hydrate, replenish, and protect the skin around the eyes. And then the last thing I want to mention is that the Verb Ghost Shampoo and Conditioner on sale for 50% off. I haven't used these in a little while, but from what I remember, it is like a very nice, lightweight formula that moisturizes the hair. And it's nice to be able to get 50% off a more expensive shampoo and conditioner if you want to use them. So those are all of the deals I wanted to highlight for the 21 Days of Beauty. Again, I will link the actual sale page in the description box, and then I'll link some of my favorites in case you're curious and you're looking for recommendations. But thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. This sale is a long one, so you know, I feel like by the end I kind of forget about it, which is why I do recommend going through and marking your calendar, and then that way you don't have to worry about it. You can shop strategically. You don't feel the need to like randomly log on and be tempted to buy things you don't need. And there are a few things that I do plan on picking up, so if you've tried them out and you know, I was like saying, is this good or not, please let me know what you think, or if you have any other recommendations you think are worth checking out, let us know. But otherwise, I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye.